Cosimo de Medici had 3 children, Piero, Giovanni, and Carlo, who was illegitimate. His eldest son, and therefore his heir, Piero, was an unfortunate soul. Nicknamed Piero the Gouty, he was unable to properly help the Medici family with their banking and other business plans, as he was constantly unwell. In some ways, however, he was helpful. Once Cosimo de' Medici died, he inherited both the de facto leadership of Florence and the Medici Bank. Cosimo had let many long-standing loans stand. However, Piero, once in control, had them all paid back. As he was always unwell, he actually used to hold political meetings in his bedroom. This increased the Medici wealth hugely. However, it also bankrupted those who owed them, mostly merchants, and increased the number of people who were opposed to the Medici family. In 1444, he married Lucrezia Tornabuoni. Together, they had 5 children: Maria, Lucrezia, Lorenzo the Magnificent, Bianca, Giuliano, and Giovanni, who was illegitimate. It is thought that Botticelli's painting Madonna of the Magnificat, in which Lucrezia appears as the Virgin Mary, all of their family are portrayed grouped around her. Throughout his leadership, he also fought and won against 2 coups and the war against Florence in 1467. The first coup was attempted by 5 men, including his cousin, Pierfrancesco de Medici. Their troops were given by Borso d'Este and Ercole d'Este, who were siblings. Ercole was the father of Isabella d'Este. Piero was warned and thus able to escape the coup. The second coup went in a similar direction as well. There is a really interesting argument that some people have raised. Piero was a completely unconstitutional leader of the city. He attained his position in a hereditary de facto manner. By calling these uprisings a coup means that his leadership is legitimized. In reality, these coups were real attempts to try and limit the amount of power the Medicis had, and it was an attempt to bring an actual government to power, as Florence was a republic. The Medici's artistic patronage is famous, and Piero definitely played his part. He commissioned Gozzoli's fresco of the Procession of the Magi, which is in the Palazzo Medici Riccardi. In this fresco, Piero and 2 of Piero's sons are depicted. We can see Lorenzo and Giuliano here. Some people believe that Cosimo de' Medici is riding a horse on the right-hand side of them. They are all wearing red hats. His taste was much more varied than his father Cosimo. Cosimo de' Medici's patronage was almost exclusively Italian, whereas Piero's collection included Dutch and Flemish artworks as well. He also collected rare books, adding a large number to the Medici collection. He died in 1469 as a result of gout and lung disease, and is buried in the church of San Lorenzo, next to his brother Giovanni. The tomb was created by Andrea del Verrocchio, and was commissioned by his sons Lorenzo and Giuliano. His elder son, Lorenzo the Magnificent, took after his grandfather, Cosimo de' Medici, in leadership skills and maintaining the family power in Florence.